So as you can see, I just put my ingredients together for my brioche dough, and now I'm going to turn it onto the table and I'll be working it, and I'll be working some butter into it at a later stage, and also I'm going to add some salt to it at the end. So now it's time to work this dough, and I just brought the ingredients together very roughly, and it's time to get it onto the table like that and just work this dough by hand. So I'm going to just pull on it while pushing it down into the bench. So this rough dough is going to come together soon. Just stretch it on the bench and fold it onto itself. And turn it around and work it. And that sticky mess is going to come together. So what I'm doing here is, of course, I'm developing the gluten to build up the strength of the dough so that it can hold itself with all the gases. The gases coming from the natural fermentation of the sourdough. So you want to be stretching and pulling onto it. And remember, we're going to be adding quite a lot of butter. And that will add quite a bit of hydration to the dough. Because this dough is a little bit drier than a normal sourdough made with just wheat and water. So I can feel the dough changing quite a lot during this time, and that's the development of the gluten. Just push it into the table and pull on it and fold it. And turn it around a quarter of a turn, So this brioche dough is of course very rich. You have eggs, milk, and also a lot of butter. So it's almost like a dessert. It's very important that you work your dough quite a lot before you put it to rest, or before you put the other ingredients such as butter or oil or whatever you're adding. You need to work the dough. It's important that you pull on the dough and stretch. Sometimes you might need to use your scraper just to gather your dough a little bit. So I can feel the strength building up, and it's almost time to add the butter. Okay, so now I know that the dough is strong enough to hold all that butter. And you can see the dough has gotten a nice shine to it, rather than the rough surface it had in the beginning. And it's coming off my fingers, doesn't stick at all. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to be adding some butter. So my butter is just room temperature. So if you add all this butter at once, it's important that your dough is strong enough to hold it. Now just fold it a little bit onto itself. And continue working it. So the dough will slide around a little bit. Just keep working it. So as you can see, the dough falls apart a little bit because it's not ready to absorb all that fat. Just run your fingers through it, slap it, and run your fingers through it, pulling on the dough. And there you have your dough coming together nicely. Just gonna add the leftovers here. Now I can feel the dough is a little bit wetter. And the dough has a nice shine to it. But it doesn't stick at all. So now this dough is ready to absorb some salt. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to add some salt to it. So remember, our butter is unsalted. So now the salt will change the dough completely. Okay, so this dough is now ready to be finished off, and put the rest There we go. I'm just going to clean my table a little bit. So, I have to get some shape onto this dough here before I put it to rest. So I have a clean bowl here. Okay, so get your scraper underneath and just bring your dough with you in a spinning fashion like this. And you see already the dough has a nice smooth surface to it. I'm just going to drag my dough on the table with my scraper and my hand, like this, to get that nice smooth surface. So you can see the dough here, it doesn't stick onto you. Now this is ready to be put away in a bowl to rest. So this is going to proof and develop flavors. I like to put it cold, but not too cold. So I have a cold room where I'm going to store it for up to 12 hours and let it develop and double in size almost.